सानंद सुगदा कुंज श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर भजन कुटीर की जय, श्री ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय, श्री ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौरवादा विग्रह जी की, ठाकुर सेवा कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज पदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय। जय जय नंदीश्वर, जय जय श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज भजन कुटीर की जय। जय श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज भजन कुटीर की जय। नंदीश्वर गौर किशोर, जय जय नंदीश्वर महादेव नंदिया की जय। बिंदा देवी नंदिया की जय, नंदीश्वर महादेव नंदिया की, बिंदा देवी की जय। हरिहर कत्व हरिहर भगवान जी की जय। सुवर्ण वेकत्व सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण निवेदी हरि की जय। हंसवान जी की जय। पंचानंद तला जी की, सर्वज्ञ आसन कर भक्त विघ्नासन कृष्ण सिंहदेव भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, सपार सशिल प्रहलाद में सपार सिंहदेव भगवान के, समग्र मायापुरम नवदीप धाम दास महत्व वृंदावन धाम की, श्याम कुंड की राज नंदुकम जल बरसा के, नयन सरफन सहमान पवन कृष्ण साहब चंद्र साहब गोविंद कुंड मानस सिंह आज की, दान घाटी जी हरिदेव जी महाराज, गोपेश्वर महादेव भूतेश्वर महादेव, सकलेश्वर महादेव, नंदेश्वर महादेव, कामेश्वर महादेव जी। जय दाव जी महाराज, राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद जी की जय। प्राचीन दाव जी मंदिर की जय। जय जय रासस्थली वंशीवार धीष्ण घाट कलियाधव की सेवा कुंजवन निधुवन जी की जय। निधुवन जी की, राधा श्याम सुंदर, राधा रमन, राधा वल्लभ, राधा गुणानंद, राधा दामोदर लाल जी की जय। राधा वल्लभ लाल जी की जय। श्री श्री राधा गोविंद, राधा गोविंद, राधा मदन मोहन जी की, चौरासी कुछ मंडल जी के, श्रीमद भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय। श्री श्री श्रीमद बृहद भगवतामृत जी की, श्री सनातन गोस्वामी पाद की जय। जय गौरी शंकर जी के पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव, पूजन गौरी शंकर जी के, बिंदा देवी की पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, हरिनाम प्रभु की, अनंत गुरु वैष्णव बिंद की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। अनंत गुरु वैष्णव बिंद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुवस्य कृपासिन्धुवेव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयतगिरिं यत्किपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेश गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमविष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्तिहं वनतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुजित किमपि गभवधू स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागर सारमूर्ति साराधिका मयि कदा क्षमां करोषि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विशाम्बरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नराणां। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं। नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदयसंवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Bande Nanda Vajastinam Padurenum Abhiknasa Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Bande Nando Vajastinam Padurenum Abhiknasa Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam. Gauriya Goshtipati Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Paramahansa Jagadguru told, at present pure sadhu is really rare. At present in this world, everybody like to get duplicate. In this world at present, everybody like to get duplicate. Everything. Duplicate gold, duplicate everything. Even duplicate HariKatha. Those who are pure sadhu, those who are going to speak about their absolute truth, they are not getting any honor at present. In fact, most of the people, they like to avoid them. They think they are not Vaishnava. Prabhupada speaking, those who are not going to divert people in the name of HariKatha Kirtan, those who are not going to divert people in the name of HariKatha Kirtan, at present nobody like them. In fact, those who are going to divert people in the name of HariKatha Kirtan preaching, they like them. They like them actually. They cannot understand their infinity problem can come to an end. And they can start Hari Bhajan, Bhakti they can get. That the thing they cannot realize. They cannot realize that those pure sadhus, they always want to help me to get bhakti. Aversive attitude, always there with bonded soul, is quite natural. But at present this is, in the name of Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma, at present those who are misguiding people, common people, they like to be misguided by them, they like to be cheated by them, it is their it is their nature. It has become a divine dispensation of the Yuga, it's Kali Yuga. Because pure sadhu not going to speak anything tasteful for them, common people. Pure sadhu never going to speak anything very tasteful for common people. They are speaking absolute truth, which is apparently very bitter, but still people like to avoid them. Those who are very lucky, only and only, they become very careful. Only and only those who are very lucky, they can become very careful about hearing HariKatha from a pure sadhu, because HariKatha from pure source is a transcendental sound vibration of Prakita Shabda Brahma. Maybe apparently it is against my taste or conception, maybe, but still they are going to hear this kind of HariKatha with full patience. Prabhupada speaking, at present Most of the people don't like to take pure things. We learn in childhood all that glitters is not gold. But at present we see those who are, false ornament, follow, rolled gold, everybody like that. Prabhupada speaking, if you like to sell milk in the market, most of the young batch, they are like, milk useless. But you see, if there is any secret place where they are going to sell, wine, they can go. They can get information. No need of advertisement. They can know the place and go there. There is the situation at present, Prabhupada speaking. I was speaking in Hindi HariKatha, this point of Tulsidas ji, speaking, Sacha kahe to mare latha, jhootha jagad bhulaye, goras gali gali fire, Sura baital bikaye. If you speak about the absolute truth, absolute way, standing on absolute, everybody can come to beat you. Why you are speaking? They are going to pass this kind of remark, that you have no, constructive attitude. I told them, yes, after taking sannyas, giving birth of a children is also constructive attitude in your opinion. But when somebody going to establish Siddhanta, it become, you think it is not, it is constructive attitude. This is your opinion. So, man-to-man opinion vary, so we don't care. This way, actually, big problem, who can pass judgment about pure Guru Vaishnava? Padavati can pass judgment about Brajavasi? Who can pass? The situation at present is like that. Many Padavati, many Ramchandra, Puri, they like to pass remark about who is Vaishnava, who is not. They like to. Yesterday also I was speaking that if I speak HariKatha and not going to speak anything about what Guru Varga told, it is called half-truth. It is called half-truth. It's more dangerous. Maybe public can say he is speaking HariKatha, Maharaj. It is written, but it is not actually HariKatha. He is not going to follow his Guru Varga. Otherwise, why he is going to avoid speaking about all Guru Varga? Why he is going to represent his own Siddhanta Vichar, writing all rubbish Siddhanta? This man is deviated from the track of Guru Padma. The whole world cannot understand. This is the situation at present. We cannot leave the judgment into the hand of Padavati or Ramchandra Puri, who is Vaishnava, who is not, the glories of Brajavasis, what they can understand. What they can understand. They are devoid of bhakti. What they can understand? They can understand nothing. This is the condition at present. Prabhupada speaking, sometime this foolish society or group, they are going to pass judgment about pure Guru Vaishnava. Sometime they are going to make chairman of the assembly, or Mayavadi, or Karmi, or Dry Gyani, they are going to make. But they don't know. They don't know how they can pass remark about pure Guru Vaishnava. They are devoid of bhakti. They have no right to pass judgment about Guru Vaishnava. That they cannot understand. Even in this material world you can find, if one military going to do something, general court, civil court cannot pass any judgment about them. For them, separate court is there, military court. Even if in this material world, this kind of, restriction there, that common civil court, they have no right to pass any judgment about military man. Then how we can expect those who are transcendental Guru Vaishnava, or Prakita Guru Vaishnava, their external activity can go against you and me. Just for this reason, they can invite, invite all people to pass judgment about this pure Vaishnava. Those idiots going to pass remark. Prabhupada used to give one example, very nice example. Prabhupada used to say, this is just like asking about any auspicious day, any festival of Hindu society in front of a Kaji. Kaji means a Muslim, Muslim Bicharak who can pass judgment, or maybe some spiritual idea, Shafibat, maybe there with him, Kaji. So Prabhupada used to say, Kajir kache Hindur parab jigyasa. In Bengali we say, what to ask in front of a Kaji about the date of festival, Abhirbhav, Tirobhava, Vaishnavas, in front of a Kaji? What he can pass remark about that? He has no idea. Prabhupada speaking, maybe Kaji is maybe spiritual leader, or maybe is a political leader, maybe Kaji, or is going to pass judgment, like a judge passing judgment, because on those days, Kotal, Kaji, follow, all this kind of system was there at the time of Muslim rule. He is not going to follow anything about related to Hindu Dharma. Acharan of Hindu, Vaishnavas, they are not going to follow. How they can give answer? To ask about festival or any auspicious date relating to our Vaishnava Dharma or Hindu Dharma, it is useless to ask to him, because we cannot get any information about that. Prabhupada speaking this way, this foolish society sometime going to invite Smartha Pandit, material Pandit, those who are busy with Karma Kanda, those who are going to sometime, this foolish society going to invite some Smartha leader in the society, or going to invite one very reputed Mayavadis, because Mayavadi is usually getting big honor all the time. They like to prove that we are Tagi, very big honor they are getting. Pranami, Tagi, even more. Mayavadis, they are getting so much Pranami, even Vaishnava cannot get. It is the Maya, arrangement of Maya. Anyway, so, you can remember, when there was a big, controversy about who is in higher position, Brahman or Vaishnava. There is a big fighting going on. One heartless spiritual leader, I don't want to speak his name to contaminate my tongue. Under his guidance, all smartha and all useless, material pandit, they gather in one place to fight against Vaishnavas to establish their own Siddhanta. Well, Brahman is more, Brahman is more important. Then there was a big assembly. Bhaktivinoda Thakur could not go there because of sickness, of prakita sickness. Under the instruction of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vimalapasa Saraswati, our Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, was bound to go there to find solution of the problem, very scientific way. That time, the president of the assembly was Vishwambarananda Dev Goswami, who is a very big acharya in the line, perceptual line of Samananda Prabhu. Very nice. He wanted to hear the judgment from Prabhupada, but you are great, you will have to speak. Follow what I say. The similar thing. All material pandit, they gather in one side, and Prabhupada and some Vaishnava in other side. Oh, thousands of pandit coming to defeat Vaishnava, to insult Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas are low caste, they are going to take skirt, hair, this, that, so many rubbish they are speaking. And Prabhupada was successful to establish the Siddhanta Vichar. Viprad disaraguna jutat aravinda nava padaravinda vimukhat sapacham varishtam. This is Siddhanta Vichar. Sapach. Sapach means who previously used to cook the flesh of dog and eat. Now at present, by the mercy of Guru Vaishnava, if he become a great Vaishnava, that is more important, more and more respectable than Brahman. Viprad disaraguna jutat aravinda nava padaravinda vimukhat sapacham varishtam. Follow. Viprad, that Brahman, decorated with 12 different qualities, which is usually we can find in Brahman. If all there, if devoid of Krishna Bhakti, Vishnu Bhakti, in that case, if we find one sapach full of Bhakti, like Guhak Chandal, like Haridas Thakur, their position is high. Follow. Advaita Gosai told, even thousands of koti Brahman, koti crores of Brahman can take prasadam, but still it is not equal to your taking prasadam. If you take prasadam, it's a big thing. We cannot compare your taking prasadam with crores of people taking, Brahman taking prasadam. You are more than that. So don't worry, don't fear. What is written in Shastra, that I am going to do. But who is going to care what is written in Shastra? For name, fame, position, this just like to speak just opposite. To make fool of people, whole world. This way, what they can pass remark about Shuddha Bhakti Mimamsa solution, what they can find. The smarta people, Mayavadi, Karmi, Gyani, they have any idea about Bhakti? No idea. No idea. But still, they can take trouble to come and fight. Even Prabhupada used to speak heavily against some Vaishnavas, so-called Vaishnavas. If Prabhupada is going to see that somebody going to chastise one Vaishnava, whereas he has, no acharan, perfect acharan. Then Prabhupada used to shout like lion. Who are you to pass remark? Why you are going to take trouble to get control over Guru Vaishnava? Who are you? It is my duty. It is my duty. I am acting as Acharya. It is my duty. It is not you. Why you are going to take trouble? Eh? This way Prabhupada used to speak. Try to mind your own business. Try to rectify yourself first. Try to rectify yourself first. Then you can take trouble. So material knowledge, materials, scriptural, material, those who are written, in Veda, they can understand material thing. They cannot understand bhakti. But Bhagavan speaking, Vedaisya sarvai rahameva vedya. All Veda, after reading all Veda, if you cannot find me, Krishna speaking, then your reading Veda, Vedanta all useless. Better don't read. At present in the society, this kind of thing going on, acting of bhakti, and all people running there to get glamour, position, all different kind of facilities, they are running there to die. To understand what is bhakti, they will have to take birth billions of time. I think so. But common people passing dirty remark about Vaishnava, they have some prejudice. Common people, they are speaking this way. Those Vaishnavas, they have their prejudicial idea. They have some biasness. They don't allow anybody. They think they are the great. They are speaking. Prabhupada speaking, it is an ignorant mood. Vaishnava never insult anybody. They like to preserve, protect and preserve the Vishuddha Siddhanta Vichara Acharan, everything, which is at present almost rare. Anyway, I like to go back to the main subject matter, that Padmavati like to play her head about Brajavasis. She passing all bad remarks about, Daivaki Devi, Rukmini, Shatabha, all. They are going to pass remark. Yesterday I discussed already. At the same time, we find that Devaka Devi wanted to glorify Brajavasis big way. Even going to think we can never come to their level of seva. The kind of exclusive seva done by those Brajavasis for Krishna is quite natural. Krishna having this kind of love affair with them, and they'll also love. So, there is no question of any jealousy. It is quite natural. They are aprakita bhava. We can never, start any competition. But at present, a disciple can start competition with Gurudev to take his title, everything. Oh, you're useless. This way, at present, this is the situation. Kali. We also heard yesterday, Rukmini Devi, after Devaki Devi, Rukmini Devi started speaking. Atho Sri Rukmini Devi Shaharsam Idam Ababrit Yad Bhakya Savanat Sarva Bhaktyanam Premo Bardhate. Rukmini Devi, with some smiling mood, to ignore to ignore the importance of Padavati. Because in material world we know seniority should be given priority. But Rukmini Devi want to avoid it, useless, ignore. Rubbish is speaking. And what Rukmini Devi is going to speak, if we hear and understand, it is written, Jad Bhakya Shravanat Sarva Bhaktyanam Prema Vardhate. All devotees, they can increase, there can come a devotion, there can come a flood of bhakti, if you hear and understand. Follow what I say. This way, I was discussing the remark passed by Sri Rukmini Devi. I was trying to discuss analytically, but still it is very deep discussion. Because Rukmini Devi wanted to speak those Brajagopikas, about those Brajagopikas and their exclusive mode of seva. It can never be compared with anybody. It's impossible. Impossible. Even in dream, not possible. So, Rukmini Devi is speaking, Ja Bharti Putradi Vihayo Sarvam Lokodayarthano Anapekshamanaha Rasadibhis Tadrisho Vibramais Tadritva Abhajangs Tatro Tam Enam Artha. They are going to ignore any interest relating to this material, relating to this body, and even after leaving this body. They are going to ignore everything. They have to throw everything. Even which is impossible to cut, this kind of relationship, like father, mother, son, daughter, they are going to, husband, all they are going to throw. Only and only for Krishna Seva. They wanted to serve Krishna in Rasa Leela exclusive way. Tremendous prema. Externally it seems kama, but it is tremendous prema, pure prema, absolute prema. No question, no smell of kama. That is why in Chaitanya Charitamrita you can find, I don't know you read or not, there it is written. Atmendriya Prithivancha Tare Dhare Kam Nam. Tare Vai Kam. Atmendriya Prithivancha, when you are going to expect some sensual enjoyment, it is kama. Atmendriya Prithivancha, Tare Vai Kam. And Krishnendriya Prithivancha Dhare Prem Nam. When you are going to search only and only the total satisfaction of Krishna, then it is called prema. This is a secret Siddhanta. It's called actually prema. It seems like kama. You can say they are going to wear nice clothes, ornament, garland. They are going to, make different design in their hair, attractive. They are putting black in their eyes, red in the leg, everywhere. So why? It is not sensual enjoyment? Well, surely not. Then what? It is called prema. If they are going to put ornament in body, they are going to put on nice clothes, everything, each and everything, for the entire satisfaction of Krishna. That Krishna can become happy looking at me. That is the reason. Not like material hero and heroine, mutual interest involved. He can feel more attraction for me. I can get more advantage in this way. There is no self-interest. We cannot compare. Anyway, we cannot compare with any material thing. We cannot compare. Those gopi, Their love is very secret procedure of love. Common people can misunderstand them. Externally it seems they are going to break all rules and regulations, social system. It is not authentic, but it is more and more authentic than any authentic thing available in Infinity Brahmanda. It is more and more authentic. You forget that the chastity of Radharani, all big, all ladies, big personalities, lady personalities, follow. They are always expecting that kind of chastity like Radharani. It's impossible. Arundhati, and Arundhatis, everybody, who not? All big, lady personalities. They are always seeking the kind of chastity there in Radharani. But it is impossible for them to get. What do you mean by chastity? What is your conception? General conception is that if some lady going to concentrate in the seva of husband only, no second personality, not going to consent, only single concentration, all desire, hope, everything should be matching with the husband, what husband going to express, any desire that should be there inside the heart of a chastity lady. Pativrata. In this material world, we can find countless husband and countless wife, or we can say countless hero and countless heroine. But in Aprakita Jagat, follow, in this material world there is countless hero and countless heroine, so their illicit relationship we always criticize. It can bring some defamation, very bad. But in Aprakita Jagat, transcendental world, Golokdham, there is only one hero. His name is Krishna. Follow. So who can pass remark about the, purity of Radharani, about the purity of Krishna? Who can pass remark? About the character of Krishna, who is the absolute personality in infinity world, who is the original source of everything? In fact, all our husband is Krishna. No other husband there. No other. It is our Maya. It is our Maya. There is no other husband. Only and only Krishna is the husband. For all Jiva. It is our Maya that we are going to think, oh, he is my husband. It's Maya. Actually, husband is Krishna. That's why Krishna is the absolute husband. So what wrong in it? If some Jivatma like to embrace him, kiss him, what wrong in it? What wrong in it? Whereas Krishna himself told, Krishna told, at the time of Vastaharan Lila, I already discussed this point very analytically, but still I like to remind you that Krishna speaking to all Gopikas, na mayyaveshito dhyam kamaha kamayo kalpate bharjita kathita dhana prayo bijayo neshyate. Very important. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, na mayyaveshito dhyam kamaha kamaya kalpate. bhajita kathita dhana prayo bijayo naishate. What do you mean? Krishna speaking, if somebody feeling tremendous attraction for me, if somebody going to love me from heart, it is not actually kama. It is not actually kama. Because Bhagavan is a prakita kamdev. Bhagavan is not material kamdev. A prakita kamdev, Bhagavan himself speaking, if some gopi or anybody going to love me from heart, even Kubja going to love Krishna. There is no wrong in it, because Krishna is the only and only source of all prema, the only and only object of prema. If we can apply all our love and respect, attraction, if it is directed towards Krishna, then it is authentic. It is high class, unique, absolute. But if we feel attraction for another man or another lady, it's very dirty. Very dirty. It's not good. So, na maya veshito dhyam kamaha kamaya kalpate. Why? Because just like a seed of paddy, or wheat, or barley, if you are going to boil or fry, then that seed surely not going to, give sprout. Sprout, cannot come out. Because already boiled, the possibility, the sprouting's possibility all destroyed. Similarly, if you can love Krishna, if you like to kiss Krishna, embrace Krishna, if you are feeling him tremendous attraction only for a prakita kamdev, there is no wrong in it. It seems wrong. It seems wrong, dirty, not that. Because material kama cannot get any chance to come out of that kind of love. If we love Krishna. That is the main thing. Usually, material people, they don't understand what to speak about material people. Even Vaishnavas, those who going to demand that we are Vaishnava, out of 100%, 99.9% they don't understand. Don't understand, they cannot feel from heart. They are reading. Who is going to check up? Feeling is there or not? That's not. So, you should remember that Krishna was bound to declare that I have nothing to pay to you about those Brajagopikas. Only and only here about Brajavasis, only and only about those Brajavasis, Nanda Baba, Jasoda Ma, or all those Brajavasis, Krishna cannot pay them. Now you have to think over and again about how exclusive love. Material experience of love you have, material experience, that is not. That is very dirty. You have to throw from heart. So Krishna was bound to declare that I have nothing to do. Even if I can get the lifespan like demigods or even like Brahma, I cannot pay you. I can try, but I cannot pay you. The kind of love, the kind of attraction, the kind of exclusive, Baba, I cannot pay you. No pare aham nirabadda sangyujam swaswadhu kritvam vibudayu sapiva. Jama abhajano durjano greho sinkhalaha sangvrishya tadava patiyatu sadhuna. Follow. Krishna speaking, Na pare aham nirabadha sangyujam sa sadhu kritam vibudayu sapiva. Jama abhajano durjano geho sinkhalaha sangvrishya tadava pratiyatu sadhuna. Excuse me, Krishna speaking. I have nothing to pay to you. Impossible to break all the chain. Impossible to break all the chain of family bondage, social bondage, different kind of responsibility, liability can be there. All bondage, it is all one kind of bondage. You are successful, you are successful to show this kind of love, which is almost rare. Almost not, completely rare. Which is completely rare. Never visible in this material world. Or anywhere in this, Brahmanda, nowhere available. So what to do? I like to remind you one fact, it's very important, otherwise some kind of contamination can grow inside your heart. So I like to discuss, yesterday I told I like to discuss this point. When Krishna become vanished from the Ras spot, all gopikas overnight they are searching Krishna. They are almost going to die, but they cannot find Krishna. They are crying and crying and praying. They are crying and crying and praying unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Oh Krishna, oh Krishna. This way they are praying. Now point is that finally they discover Krishna. Finally they discover Krishna, and Krishna is the middle, and all the surrounding, they are going to catch Krishna. Finally, Krishna going to sit in the aprakita asan. It's not material asan. Follow? Because the seat of Krishna is aprakita seat of Krishna is there inside the heart of all gopikas. So it is written, Krishna going to sit, tatropa visto bhagavan sa iswaro yogeswarantar hridhi kalpitasanaha chakasa gopi parishadagato architos trailokka lakkhaika padam vapurdadhat. What written? Tatropa visto bhagavan sa ishvara yogeswarantar hridhi kalpitasanaha chakasa gopi parishadagato architos trailokka lakkhaika padam vapurdadhat. Bhagavan sitting there, sabhajayitva tam anangadipanam sahasalilekshana vibhrama bhrava sangsparsenena anko kritangri hastayo Samstutto ishat kupita babhasire. What speaking? Sabhajayitva tamanangadipanam sahasalilekshano vibramo brava sangsparsanenanko kritangri Hastayoho sanstutto ishat kupita babhasire Tatropavishta Bhagavan sa Ishvaro Yogeshwarantar hidi kalpitasana Chakasa gopi parishado gato architostrailakyo Lakhe kapadam vapurdadhat Sabha jayitva tamanangadipanam Sahasa lilekshano vibramo bhruva Sansparsanenanka kritangri hastayuhu Sanstutto ishatu kupito vavasire. When those Gopika finally discover Krishna, they are going to give the asan to Krishna. In fact, all they are going to give asan. Because their heart is the aprakita asan of Krishna. In that case, all around Gopikas, Gopi Parishada Gato Archita Strailokya Lakheka Padam Vapurudhada. Follow. Gopi Parishad, all assembly of Gopikas. In that case, when Krishna is sitting in the asan, every Gopikas, they are going to take the hand of Krishna, leg of Krishna, touching Krishna, and with some little sweet angry attitude. It's called Abhiman, sweet Abhiman. They started speaking. They started speaking to get answer. They wanted to put a question in front of Krishna. A little bit there is some dissatisfaction there, feeling sweet, angriness. Ishat kupita babhasire. Little bit angry, sweet angriness. Going to ask, what is that question? We can analytically understand this question. Otherwise, we can pass remark. Like idiot, just like idiot Padmavati. We can pass remark. Just like idiot Padmavati. So, we must understand. What is that? Sri Gopo Uchu. Those Gopikas, they are speaking. We have one question. You will have to give answer. But what question? Bhajato onu bhajante ko eko etat viparjayam. No vayangsha bhajante eko etat no bruhi sadhubho. You are great sadhu Krishna. Really? Extreme limit of sannyas, extreme limit of sadhu, sab Krishna. No wrong. Though they are, speaking with some, teasing mood, those Gopikas putting question, bhajato onu bhajante eka etat viparjayam. No bhayangsha bhajante eka etat no bruhi sadhubho. What is that question? Their question is very easy, but answer is very critical. What is the question? They wanted to get answer from Krishna because they misunderstand Krishna. This misunderstanding is usually very sweet misunderstanding. Usually a hero, a heroine, they misunderstand it is also sweetness. So in this way I can say, those Gopikas, they wanted to blame Krishna. The inner meaning. We love you so much, but still you are not going to give any response to us. So Gopika speaking, not directly speaking to Krishna that we are asking this question regarding your unusual behavior, that you disappear. Why? Without you we can die. So Gopika Uchu, Gopika speaking, that in this world we can see, if somebody going to serve somebody. Bhajato means bhajadatu seva. Try to understand. In this material world, in this world we know, even in material world, in 14th world, everywhere same formula. If somebody going to serve somebody, if that somebody going to serve him, reciprocate, I am going to serve him, then mutual understanding. Follow. Like our understanding in this material world, husband can earn money, wife can do something, this way mutual understanding. They are going to serve each other. Follow. Bhajato anu bhajant ekaha. Such case we can find that if somebody going to serve somebody, he also going to serve him. And also we know sometimes just opposite also can happen. I mean, only somebody going to serve somebody, but not getting any service from him. I mean, to whom he is giving service, cannot get any service. Follow. Or sometimes it happens so. Sometimes it happens so. Even somebody going to serve somebody, no bhayangsya bhajati. I mean, going to speak, somebody going to give equal service to him or her who is going to give service to him. Follow. Sometimes we find this. Sometimes we find just opposite. Even somebody going to serve, not going to get any service. Without any getting service from anybody, without getting any service from anybody, they are going to serve him or her. This kind of case is also available. And there is still some other group, they are not going to give response, even if getting so much service from somebody, not going to give. Follow. Sometimes it happens so, somebody giving service, but he is not going to care, not going to care. Not going to care. Then what to speak about, those who are not giving any service to him, what to speak about that? Even those who are going to give service to him, is not giving any service or not thinking anything, then what to speak about those who are not giving service to him is quite natural. Then why it is happening so? This kind of, thing we find in this material world. Why so? Then Bhagavan going to clarify, because Bhagavan can understand, they like to get answer from me, to get the answer of my behavior. I decipher from this. Ultimately they like to get this kind of answer, I know. So Krishna going to give answer very clearly. So Gopika speaking, Bhajato anubhajanti eka etad viparjayam no ubhayangsya bhajanti eka etat no bruhi sadubhu. Now Bhagavan going to give answer. Bhagavan giving answer. Mitho bhajanti je sakshaha sarthaikantoddamahite no tatro sauhidam dharmaha swartvartham tadhi nanatha. First of all, many Bhagavan going to give answer, so many points. First point I like to discuss. Bhagavan speaking, Mitho bhajanti je sakshaha, follow, Sarthoi kanto damahite natatro sauhidam dharmaha swarthartham tadhi natha. Bhagavan speaking, when we can find some mutual adjustment of seva, if you can do, your friend can do. If you are not doing, friend cannot do. Like the demigods there in the heaven. If you serve them, they can serve you. If you don't serve them, they can become. Follow. Bhagavan speaking, this kind of mutual adjustment of seva, surely there is mutual interest. It is not out of pure love. Surely not. It is one kind of duty. Okay, he is doing, I must do something. Follow. Though Sanatana Dharma, the basic thing, if you understand the meaning of Sanatana Dharma, Mainak Parva wanted to ask this question to Hanumanji Maharaj. Can you give one right answer of Sanatana Dharma? What do you mean? We know Sanatana is Sada Tanati iti Sanatana. Sada Tanati, Sada Tanoti. Ever propagating, ever lusting, the Dharma of Atma is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means eternally present. That's okay. But in other way, in practically we like to understand. Then Hanumanji Maharaj is going to give answer, Kite pratikritam esha dharmo sanatanaha. That is the basic, that is the basic thing of Sanatana Dharma. That is the unique objective of Sanatana Dharma. That is the topmost, idealism of Sanatana Dharma. What is that? In Sanatana Dharma, you can find, in Sanatana Dharma, it is quite natural. If somebody going to do something for me, he is doing something for me, I cannot do anything. Always try to do something for him. Krite pratikritam. Follow. Right from the beginning of life, according to Vedic culture, it is the basic teaching. That is why usually the small boys, they are sent to Gurukul. Not this kind of Gurukul. I mean that Gurukul, the original Gurukul. There was some big, personality, Rishi Mani, realized soul. I am not speaking like some cheap thing, as you are, want to prove. So that kind of, that time, why? That time, Gurudev going to give, teachings, and disciple, Bhagavan's, it is written in Bhagavatam, I can show you how to serve Gurudev. You never heard how to serve Gurudev when you are learning all Siddhanta which are, because it is written in Shastra, if you can pay the whole world to Gurudev, if you are going to pay the whole world to Gurudev, still you cannot pay Gurudev. Why? Because Gurudev going to give you such an exclusive knowledge of Prakita Dibba Gyan, so that you can develop your eternal, discover your eternal relationship with Bhagavan and get back your sarup, eternal seva you can get. What you can pay to Gurudev? It is written, when Gurudev going to speak only one word, it is written in Shastra. If Gurudev going to speak only one word for your spiritual development, for the development of a consciousness, only one word. If Gurudev going to give, you some, advice with only one word from Shastra, it is written, if you sell the whole world, still you cannot pay. Because that Gurudev going to find you permanent relation, permanent solution. So Hanumanji Maharaj speaking, It is quite natural in Sanatana Dharma. It is quite natural. And in Gita also, Bhagavan speaking to everybody. You can serve all demigods, those demigods can serve you, this way mutually you can get benefit and go on increasing your number. Srishti, creation can increase. Follow. It is quite natural. Sanatana Dharma, those who are following Sanatana Dharma, their heart is so soft. Their heart is so soft, you cannot imagine. You cannot even imagine. So soft. Follow. Those who are taking birth in India, what I mean to say, their origin is from India. Follow what I mean to say. I don't like to clarify this point. Those who are coming from outside to attack India and take everything, finally they are going to settle here, I am not speaking about them. Those who are originally, according to heretical fact, originally from India, about them it is written, those who are Indian, they are inborn spiritualists. And those who are taking birth in Britain, Great Britain, they are inborn, they are politician. Inborn, they are politician. I can give one example. One so-called devotee, from some society, he went to Australia speaking about his own experience. He is a poor man, somehow gone there and doing some thing to get money there. He is devotee. Someday going to some place by walking. Suddenly discover one very old man, maybe 80 over, very old man, in a strong sunlight, strong scorchy sunlight. Follow, with some, going to clean that land. Maybe some rich man engage him to clean that land. He is acting as a, to get some money, very poor man, but foreign man, very old, 80 over, maybe, very old. Cannot do so much sunlight, sometimes digging mud, giving some service in the field, making some, beautiful flower garden, and sometimes sitting in the shadow to take rest, again going. Cannot do. His body is shaking. Then there, the so-called devotee, he is going there. He is speaking to the old man, excuse me, can I help you? You are feeling tired, you are feeling very weak, can I help you? I like to help you. Then the old man speaking, I think surely you are from India. I think surely you are from India. Otherwise this kind of heart is not possible. He is speaking. Of course, at present situation is very complicated. It is not applicable for everybody. I am speaking, ideal thing. Anyway, so, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, Mitho bhajanti je shakshaha sarthaikantoddamahite na tatro saugidam dharmaha swarthartham tadhi nantha. When there is mutual adjustment, mutual interest involved, he can do, then I can do. It is not actually loveful seva. There is some interest, material interest. Usually we know, father and mother, usually they are going to love their children. They are not going to expect anything from them. At least in the beginning. At present, as per Bhagavad Siddhanta, we can say there is no, they are not at all free from self-interest. That kind of ideal father and mother is rare at present, who can expect nothing from children. Follow? So, it is written usually, I mean Krishna speaking, ideal example. If there is some mutual interest involved, that is called self-interest. He is going to serve, he is going to serve in return. That is not actually loveful seva. It is only mutual adjustment, I mean self-interest. Bhagavan giving ideal example. Bhajanti abhajato jevai karuna pitaro yatha dharmo nirapavado atro shau hridancha sumadhama. Bhajanti abhajato. Those father and mother, their parent, they are going to take care of the children without expecting anything. Bhajanti abhajato. Surely the small children not going to serve father and mother. Bhajanti abhajato. Jevoi. It is surely those who are merciful father and mother, elderly person, those who are having this kind of soft heart, mercy, or even ideal guru and shishya, disciple, their mutual love is free from any title, pure love. A Sadguru cannot love one disciple for any interest. Totally free of any totally free of any contamination. Exclusive love, spontaneous love for disciple. Why they are loving? No question. If you put why Gurudev are going to love question? Gurudev expects some money and anything from... No. Sadguru is the mercy incarnation. A mercy is quite natural. Like ice melting, their heart is also melting. Why melting? What interest? No answer. So, this example, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, Bhajanti abhajato jevai karuna pitaro jatha. Like ideal father, mother, they are going to love their children from heart. Follow. Even you can see in our Goshala, very small calf. I can show picture, very nice, so nice you can start laughing. I take in lap and kiss, and I wonder, one day, just yesterday, I was just, catching this cup and kissing, and finally, that baby, the calf standing up. Then immediately mother, Ganga, mother could realize, she could realize, now maybe my calf is hungry. Automatically, mother sleeping, and calf sleeping, sitting. But when the calf stand up, then the mother automatically realize that maybe she is hungry, my calf. Stand up and started giving milk to the... I was laughing. So, without any interest. Surely, Gangama, that cow mother, surely not going to expect anything from that calf. Only licking the body, that exclusive love. This kind of love. So, this kind of love we can see in between Gurudev and disciple, like I can discover the loveful relation between Gurudev and me. I was useless, but still Gurudev used to love me. What interest Gurudev can get from me? Nothing. So, bhajanti abhajato jevai karuna pitaro yatha dharmo nirapavado atro sauhidancha sumadhama. Actually, this kind of love affair, there is no stainless love. Nirupavado, stainless love. Dharmo nirupavado atro. In this case, this love affair is very, very nice. There is Sauharda. Sauharda means without expecting anything from anybody, if somebody love me, then it is called Sauhit. Sruhit. Follow. This way, we see that this is also possible. This kind of case we can find. This kind of case also we can see. And another type of, things we can discuss. Bhajato opi navai kechit bhajanti avajataha kutaha atmarama aptokama akritagya gurudroha. Bhagavan Sri Krishna giving answer. Sometimes it happens so, even somebody going to give service to somebody, but still in return he is not going to play his head. Oh, useless. Not going to play. Not going to pay even attention. Okay, let him serve. Then what we can expect when somebody not giving any service to that man? What to speak about that? When giving service, not, giving any payment, when somebody not giving any service, then what to speak about? It's quite natural they cannot respond. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is going to explain this point, to clarify this point in front of Gopikas, so that they cannot misunderstand him. The reason for why I was out of your darshan, what is the reason? Bhagavan ultimately want to explain. Bhajato opi navai kechit bhajanti abhajato kutaha. And where this kind of formula applicable where? Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking in the case of those who are Atmaram. Atmani ramati iti Atmaram. Those who are satisfied in themselves. Atmaram. This kind of Atmaram cannot give any response. Aptokam, they are already satisfied of material enjoyment, everything. They don't want anything. Aptokam, they are satisfied. Follow. And it can also happen so that there is no gratitude. There is no gratitude, right? Just like Ramchandra Puri. No gratitude. No gratitude for Gurudev. No respect, no gratitude, no efficacy, nothing. Even he is going to find fault with Mahaprabhu. That why these so many ants and moving around? Sannyasi is so greedy. Must have taken sweet last night, maybe. So greedy. Without any evidence, without any documents, unnecessarily speaking this way. Just on the basis of some assumption. Assumption is not evidence. But they are speaking this way. And going to advise to Gurudev. Ramchandra Puri going to give advice to Gurudev. So much audacity. You see? So, is not grateful. And those who are going against Guru, fighting with Guru, going to take the chair of Guru, and to take all love, puja, pratishtha of Gurudev, they are Guru Droha. Guru Droha means they are against Gurudev. They are fighting with Guru. Guru Droha. Droha means fighting with Guru. They are in fighting mood. So you see, Atmaram, They cannot give any response, like Sukdev Goswami was there before. Chatusvan, Aptokam, were satisfied everything, they don't like to get. Atmaramane, they are Atmani Ramate, inside their heart they are getting everything. Aptokam, satisfied. They don't expect anything relating to these 14 words. Whatever you like to, no, don't like. Are akritagya. Those who are not grateful, they can behave like that. And another point, those who are against Guru. So in which category, I mean Krishna want to say, in which category you like to put me? I mean Krishna very clever, Krishna going to put question, in which category you like to put me? You think I have no gratitude? You think so? Bhagavan Sri Krishna giving answer. Our mutual life, our mutual love is without any self-interest. No smell of an interest. No smell of self-interest. It is nirupadhik. Nirupadhik, no title. Nothing there. Why this kind of love coming? Nobody can give answer. Next week I can discuss Rai Ramananda's writing one thing. Mahaprabhu was very happy. Radharani speaking, I am a Ramani and Krishna is Raman. Not that. It is spontaneous love. How it is possible, I don't know. Follow. Next week I can discuss this point, very important. So you see Krishna going to give answer that I was out of your sight. I know you have some complaint against me, but be careful. Don't try to put any complaint against me. Oh, Gopikas, usually I am behaving like that to increase the tenacity, to increase the desire of bhajan more and more. That's why I keep myself backside devotees. I don't like to come in front of them. And from backside I am watching their Baba. I am getting the taste. Oh, they are crying, why Krishna? I am backside you, but you cannot see me. Follow. Oh Gopikas, be sure about it. When I am going to behave like that, which is unusual for you, I am doing. Why? Because those who are doing my bhajan, to increase their tenacity, so that they can get a non-stop, uninterrupted, seva, my seva, uninterrupted seva. That's why I don't like to serve them. Follow? I don't like to serve them. I like to hide myself so that they can feel more and more, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Maybe my bhajan is not good. I'll have to do more bhajan to get his darshan. This way they can think. Like you all searching me all over the night, and overnight you are searching me because you all love me. And purposely I was out of your darshan. Actually, I was getting the taste of your Baba. Sometimes you are crying, this way, different kind of Baba. I am getting the taste. I was getting the taste. Bhagavan speaking, if some very poor man, no property, if some poor man, if no property, someday by chance going to get some property, oh, I get property. By digging mud, I get gold coin. Oh, very nice. He is going to think about that gold coin. Oh, now I am very rich man. Follow. If somehow that property get lost, follow what I say. Bhagavan Sri Krishna giving the example. Some very poor man, by chance getting big property, big amount of property, and by chance is going to get lost from his life. Then what that poor man can do? You know? Whole day and night, without water and prasadam, go on thinking, oh my God, I lose everything this way. Bhagavan speaking this example. Follow. Bhagavan speaking, just like a very poor man, nirdhan, no property, penniless, somehow going to get some big amount of property, but by chance it is gone from his hand due to wear or something can be there. Who knows? Then he is going to pay attention always about that. Oh, I got property, I lost everything. Mental concentration is so, mental concentration is so important that I can give you example. One tortoise, mother tortoise. When mother tortoise going to give birth some eggs, immediately going to hide inside mud, because otherwise father tortoise can come and eat up. So very carefully, very lonely place going and digging mud with nail and putting all leg there and are going to cover up the hole with mud. But there is one but. That mother tortoise cannot forget about that egg. Oh, my children there. Oh, my children there. Continuously, non-stop. In fact, mother tortoise staying long away from that spot. Otherwise, somehow the clever, father tortoise can discover why she is here. Maybe so she is staying long away. Don't going to give any clue of eggs. But be sure, continuously, non-stop, without any interruption, non-stop mental hatching going on. You heard, ever heard? Never heard. We know hen, swan or duck, they are going to give direct hatching. But in this case, that mother tortoise going to concentrate his mind on only and only on those eggs and going to give mental hatching, which is beyond our imagination. Beyond our imagination, we cannot expect how possible. Long distance, mental hatching, yes, mental hatching. By this mental hatching from long distance, those eggs going to give birth to children, baby tortoise. Now my question is that if the concentration of a mother tortoise is so strong that from long distance can give hatching and help those eggs to break and can get children, why you cannot do? Why I cannot do? Why not possible? Why we can follow the track of idiot Padavati? Why we can calculate our profit and loss with Krishna and Guru Vaishnava? Why? Follow what I say. So finally Krishna was bound to speak this way, na pare aham nirabadda sangyujam sa sadhu kritvam vibudayu sapiva ya ma abhajano durjano greho senkhalaha Sangrishcha tadava pratujatu sadhana. Very important. Try to understand. Now we can go back to this, this is very important. Otherwise you cannot understand the mood of Brajavasi, you cannot understand the mood of Gopikas, cannot understand the mood of Krishna, and you cannot, understand the mood of Rukmini Devi. Why Rukmini Devi? Why Devaki Ma going to glorify those Brajavasis big way? What can be the reason? That is the main question. So now I was discussing yesterday, though the question of Parakya Bhav coming, still it is the arrangement of Yogamaya. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking in Chaitanya Charitamrita. You cannot understand Bengali. Bengali is a big treasure, but you cannot understand what I can do. It is written, Movishaye Gopiganer Parakiya Bhav. Krishna speaking about me, the conception of Parakiya Bhav, automatically they are inside Gopikas. It is arranged by Yogamaya. To be frank, those Gopikas, they are eternally present. No question of any husband, no question of marriage with Krishna newly. It's one kind of lila. This Parakya Bhav. That's why Jiva Goswami wanted to break the wrong conception of those idiots, people. Those who want to criticize Jiva Goswami by speaking that actually Jiva Goswami is not in line with Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami. They are idiot number one. They are going to speak this way. Follow. They don't understand that Jiva Goswami all the time writing under the guidance of Rupa Sanatana. Rupa Sanatana Sasana Garabhis Sthitaha. By staying under the controlling of Rupa Sanatana, their Siddhanta, Vichar, etiquette, everything. But those idiot people going to blame that Jiva Goswami path is not in line with Rupa Sanatana, because Rupa Sanatana always used to admit Parakya Bhav, whereas Sanatana Goswami not going to admit. But this is totally wrong. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking is totally wrong conception. Totally wrong conception. Jiva Goswami never wanted to speak that way. What Jiva Goswami wanted to speak is that those who are, contaminated heart, those who are very dirty heart, Sahajiya and all, for them, Jiva Goswami wanted to prove that this marriage, this kind of love affair, which is here in this material world, we can see in Bhauma Vrindavan, in the form of husband-wife relationship. Those Gopikas, some of them already have husband, but it is arranged by Yogamaya. Otherwise they cannot feel that Krishna is outside hero. The Leela, to make the Leela more tasty, it is the arrangement of Yogamaya. That's why Krishna speaking about me, this kind of Parakya Bhava conception inside the heart of Gopikas, all arranged by Yogamaya. Radharani cannot have any husband, but still there. Ayan Ghosh. Ayan Ghosh in whole life not going to touch Radharani. Even in dream, Ayan Ghosh cannot see Radharani. There is long history. Follow. This way, Lalita Sakhi, husband, Visakha, husband, okay. But it's all arrangement by Yogamaya. So, there is no question of any contamination, because it's Krishna. is question. It is Krishna, Krishna himself, who is staying inside the heart of everybody, who is the soul of all soul, super soul, supara, Paramatma. So what wrong in it? Krishna is the original husband of all jiva. Why you cannot understand this point? Eh? Krishna is the original husband of all jivas, infinite jivas. In Rasa Lila chapter also it is written that Krishna is sitting inside the heart of everybody. And those arrangements done by Yogamaya, because in eternal world there is no question of husband. But the Baba of Parakya Bhava is still there. Bhaktivinoda speaking, what is available here? Bhaktivinoda, try to understand the answer of Bhaktivinoda. Bhaktivinoda speaking, it is the question of that eternal world. Though Krishna Lila coming here in Bhauma Vrindavan, whatever Baba we can find in Bhauma Vrindavan, follow, like Parakya Baba, here we can find in Bhauma Vrindavan. Bhaktivinoda was speaking, whatever Baba available here in Bhauma Vrindavan, be sure that kind of Baba is also there in that transcendental, Golok Vrindavan. If not there, this kind of Baba impossible. Originally it is there. Bhaktivinoda is speaking, originally this Parakya Bhava is there. Surely there, 100%. Otherwise, where from this Parakya Bhava can appear into the heart of those gopikas? The difference only that externally you can find husband of those gopikas in this Bhauma Vrindavan, and in Golok Vrindavan only the conception, oh, my mother-in-law can check up and can arrest me, so I must be very careful. This is a conception. Actually, there is no husband. Because many times I told, Ananda Chinmaya Raso Patibhavitavi Stavirja Eva Nijarupataya Kalavi Goloko Eva Nivashati Akhilatma Bhuto Govinda Purusham Tamahambaya. No question of marriage. It is already there. Even Rukini, Satyabhama, they eternally present. But still, they have Shakya Bhava. Oh, we are married, wife. Eternally present. No question. How is possible? Rukini, Rukini. Okay, in material world this is possible. Otherwise the Leela, very tasteful. When Leela coming from Golokdham in Bhauma Vrindavan, this Leela become more and more tasty because there is so many impediments. The more there is risks, and impediments, those who are interested for adventure, they like it. Even they like to take life risks, to go to Mount Everest or Kailas. They know we can die anytime, but still they are going. They are going to, because if there is no adventure, they are not feeling good. Even here in Lakshman Jila, Ramjhola, you can go in hilly place of Himalaya. All those young chap, they are going to get one, bladder boat. Bladder boat, actually not boat. They are running, and from hill, that water coming, they are enjoying their life. They are enjoying their life. And water going down, and a very force of water, and they are also driving this way. The more there is risks, the more there is anxiety, the more enjoyment also you can get. Kabhu mile na mile, doiver ghaton. When Krishna thinking, when I can get the darshan of Radharani? It's impossible. So many barriers, everybody went to check her. you know, they say idiot, jatila, kutila, ayan goes, oh, all rubbish. That's why yesterday I told, you can remember, any kind of, rules and regulation, social system, some rules and regulation, you can feel bitter when you can go up to that limit of gopikas. All useless. Before that, you can think about authenticity, it is authentic or not authentic, you can think. But when you can reach up to that point, you can feel all problem, all social barrier, restriction, rules and all is one kind of big impediments in the way of your spontaneous seva to Krishna. You cannot feel it right now. In this condition, you cannot feel. I can speak. I am trying to speak from my heart, but still, I cannot give guarantee that you can feel. It depends upon your belief in Guru Vaishnava, faith in Guru Vaishnava, and depend upon your Nam Bhajan. It depends. Not that you can understand. I can give you can. Realization is totally separate thing. So all those gopikas, they are from a high family, and they have their restriction. They are always going to protect their shyness, because shyness is the decoration of woman. In Shastra it is written. At present, just opposite. Shyness of man is very decoration at present. Just opposite. Previously, in Shastra, it was written that the shyness is the decoration of woman. Even in Mahabharata and everywhere else, Shastra I can show you that the women, Matajis, they are abola, they cannot speak. Follow, it is written. Abala. Abala means they cannot speak in front of public. Very shy. But at present, they are reporter. They are speaking everything in front of thousands of people. No shyness, nothing. This is called dirty civilization. Naked civilization. Follow. This way. So, actually, it is very important, but still I cannot discuss anymore, I think, because I will have to run for some seva, somebody waiting. So, I like to stop my discussion here, I think, and next week, again, I can discuss, because this point is very important. I cannot, stop discussing this point in depth. So I'll have to, anyway, so you see what I mean to say, those we can glorify. It is written in Bhagavatam. So Rukmini Devi, what about Rukmini Devi? Everybody bound to glorify Gopikas. Who not? And why Krishna going to chide Satyabhama? Foolish lady, come here. What do you think? You are entering into angry room? On those days, if a queen become angry, they can enter into a room, separate room. Where? Angry room. If queen going to enter, then somebody can, oh, she is now angry. How angry? Goshaghar. In Bengali we say Goshaghar. Become very angry, enter into it. Then king can take information. Why angry? How to solve this problem? Now, Krishna become, when getting information from Uddhav, that everybody, feel. Then immediately, Krishna shouting, I cannot see, Satyabhama, why? Our Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, she is angry. Angry why? By after hearing your love for Bhuja. Why? What? Call her immediately. What's the thing? Immediately Krishna giving order, bring her in front of me. What is she? What she is going to think? Eh? Then I can discuss this point next week, how exclusive vichar of Sanatana Gosai. Really wonderful. And Satyabhama is really, topmost queen. I can speak about this one, but still, Krishna became angry. Why? To substantiate that I have unique love for Brajavasis. You cannot compare. Bande Nanda Bhajastinam Padorenu Mabhiknasa Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Har Bhavanatrayam Jasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhavanatrayam Bande Nando Bhajastrinam Padarenu Mabhiknasa Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhavanatrayam Yasam Harikatha Digitam Punati Bhavanatrayam Vancha Kalpatarvasya Ke Pasindu Bhavicha Patitanang Pavane Bhavishnabhyo Namo.